1. Did you know the final 30 seconds before you walk out the door can decide whether your dog enjoys a peaceful nap or falls into high-alert panic? A dog's primitive brain is extremely sensitive. Many loving owners accidentally throw their pet's nervous system into total chaos just by making simple mistakes when saying goodbye. The heartbreaking results happen the moment the door shuts. Torn shoes, endless barking, frantic pacing, or crying while you are away. Have you ever checked your pet camera from work, hoping to see them comfortably sleeping, only to find them staring blankly at the door or pacing anxiously across the living room? It is a heavy burden of guilt that many devoted dog parents carry every single day. We instinctively think that showering them with extra affection, giving them a prolonged, tight hug, or repeatedly promising we will be right back will soothe their worries. However, to a pack animal, these highly emotionally charged farewells actually signal impending danger. Long before you even touch the doorknob, your dog has been closely decoding your departure routine. The sudden jingle of your car keys, the familiar rustle of your work jacket, and the specific hurried way you put on your shoes are all micro-triggers that slowly but surely build up their internal tension. When you combine that gradually built-up stress with a dramatic, high-energy goodbye, you are essentially lighting a psychological fuse. Their deep-rooted survival instinct instantly kicks in, convincing them that their trusted pack is splitting up, and they are being left completely vulnerable in a potentially unsafe environment. But you can completely stop this cycle of stress. Canine Decode will reveal 5 science-backed steps to communicate absolute safety to your dog in under a minute. Watch the full video right now to discover the life-changing routine that will keep your furry best friend perfectly calm, safe, and stress-free whenever they are home alone. 2. Do you often make this classic mistake right before walking out the front door? Feeling guilty about leaving their furry friends behind, many well-meaning owners try to overcompensate by pushing the energy levels way too high. They frantically give a series of commands, talk incredibly fast, or hurriedly pet their dogs using a high-pitched, excited baby voice. However, this seemingly loving action unintentionally creates a jarring psychological crash. You elevate your dog's emotions and anticipation to the absolute peak, and then the door suddenly slams shut, leaving them stranded in an empty house with a highly agitated nervous system. From a psychological perspective, dogs are brilliant experts at reading human microsignals. Have you noticed how they start watching your every move, like a seasoned detective, long before you even touch your keys or put on your shoes? Instead of throwing their minds into a state of chaos, the ultimate solution is to practice the silent connection ritual. Think of this action as a firm yet quiet psychological handshake between you and your four-legged companion. All you need to do is stand close to your dog, completely soften your facial muscles, and maintain gentle, relaxed eye contact for about 10 to 15 seconds. Remember, do not stare intensely. Then comes the most crucial step. You must be the one to proactively break the eye contact first and slowly turn away. This subtle and calm sequence of actions directly transmits a powerful, reassuring message to their primitive brain. Everything is perfectly normal, no major event is happening, and you are completely safe. 3. Are you accidentally turning your daily morning goodbye into a tear-jerker scene from a dramatic television show? Many owners have the habit of dropping to their knees, giving their pets a highly theatrical hug, whispering sentimental phrases like, "Mummy and Daddy are leaving, we will miss you so much," and constantly looking back with lingering, regretful eyes as they walk out the door. From a behavioral psychology perspective, dogs are absolute masters at mirroring their owner's energy. If you treat your departure as a high-stakes, emotionally charged event, your dog's brain will immediately sound the alarm, assuming something terrible is definitely about to happen. As a result, they quickly plunge into a state of severe panic and insecurity the moment you are out of sight. To completely fix this issue, you need to implement the boring exit strategy. The key here is to make the final 2 minutes before you leave the house incredibly ordinary, even painfully boring. Absolutely no dramatic cuddle sessions and no long emotional farewell speeches. Right before you step across the threshold, simply say one brief line in a calm, low-toned voice. "See you later." After that, walk straight out the door decisively. Do not pause, do not hesitate, and absolutely do not look back. This gentle transition is exactly like slowly dimming the lights in a room so your eyes can comfortably adjust, rather than abruptly cutting the power. This simple shift ensures your furry friend's mind remains in a state of absolute relaxation and perfect balance. 4. Do you have the habit of cleaning your house spotlessly, spraying fragrant disinfectants, and making every corner completely sterile before going to work, just so the space is always neat? It sounds like a picture-perfect lifestyle habit, but in the psychological world of dogs, this is a very common mistake that can unintentionally strip away your pet's core sense of safety. A dog's sense of smell is the primary lens through which they perceive the world around them. For them, your distinct scent is not merely a temporary emotional comfort, it is truly a crucial source of survival information. That deeply familiar smell sends a powerful, reassuring signal directly to their primitive brain. My owner still exists, my pack is right nearby, and I am completely safe. Erasing this scent makes the living space feel sterile, alien, and terribly empty. Acknowledging this psychological need is especially helpful and critical for rescue dogs who have experienced abandonment or dogs with a naturally sensitive disposition. To seamlessly fix this issue, you need to proactively create a scent-based security anchor. Right before you leave the house, simply take a soft t-shirt you have recently worn. Make sure it is absolutely unwashed, and comfortably place it in their favorite sleeping spot or inside their crate. You should think of this worn piece of clothing exactly like a young child's beloved security blanket. The reality of the outside world hasn't changed at all, but deep inside their minds, they will feel immensely protected, profoundly reassured, and perfectly relaxed while waiting for your return. This is the biggest mistake, yet it is the most frequently overlooked by pet owners. To keep their dogs from feeling lonely, many people have the habit of leaving on a random TV channel, playing a loud radio station, or shuffling a playlist with unpredictable volume levels. However, sudden blaring commercials, screeching sirens, or harsh sound effects will immediately trigger a severe startle response in dogs. When your dog is deeply startled and no one is home to comfort and soothe them, they can easily spiral into a vortex of absolute panic and extreme stress with no way to calm down. 5. From a psychological perspective, Acoustic stability acts exactly like an emotional air conditioner. You certainly cannot control the chaotic noises of the outside world, like traffic or construction, but you have complete control over the safe atmosphere inside your own home. Think about how a dog's hearing actually works. Their ears are incredibly advanced biological radars, capable of picking up high-pitched frequencies and distant vibrations that humans cannot even perceive. When you leave a house in absolute dead silence, you are essentially creating an acoustic vacuum where every single outside noise becomes a massive, alarming event. The sudden, heavy slam of a neighbor's car door, the crisp footsteps of a delivery driver approaching your porch, or a distant, wailing police siren cuts through the quiet room like a sharp knife. Because your dog is already feeling slightly vulnerable from your departure, these sudden acoustic spikes bypass their logic and directly trigger an immediate fight-or-flight survival response. Their heart rate dramatically shoots up, frantic pacing begins, and the reactive barking starts. Conversely, relying on standard daytime television or random radio stations can be just as damaging to their mental state. A daytime talk show might feature sudden bursts of loud, energetic laughter, or a commercial break might blast high-intensity sound effects. These unpredictable auditory shocks keep your dog's sensitive nervous system trapped in a state of constant, exhausting high alert. This is exactly why a predictable, continuous, and rhythmic soundscape is so crucial. It actively creates an auditory blanket, effectively softening the harsh edges of unexpected environmental noises. By raising the baseline level of soothing ambient sound, a loud delivery truck passing by becomes a minor background rumble rather than a terrifying immediate threat to their safety. If you can only change one habit today, please fix this one. About 5 minutes before you walk out the door, put on some soft classical music, gentle nature soundscapes, or a specifically curated dog calming playlist. Keep the audio at a steady conversational volume and absolutely avoid any media sources that might have sudden, drastic volume changes. By applying these steps, you are building a solid foundation of trust, teaching your furry friend that being home alone is simply a time to rest and relax. If you found these science-backed dog psychology insights helpful in understanding your four-legged best friend, please hit the like button and subscribe to Canine Decode for more fascinating, heart-smart videos. 6. Here is the English translation of the conclusion and call to action script. When you consistently apply all 5 of these science-backed strategies in your daily life, you are doing far more than protecting your favorite shoes from destruction or preventing another round of complaints from neighbors about non-stop barking. What you are truly doing is speaking to your dog in the only language that matters most to them, the language of safety, calmness, and trust. Dogs do not naturally understand schedules, work meetings, or why humans suddenly disappear behind a closing door. What they understand is emotion, routine, and energy. Every small action you repeat calmly teaches their nervous system a powerful message. You are safe, even when I am gone. And that lesson can completely transform your dog's life. Instead of panic, they begin to feel peace. Instead of fear, they begin to feel confidence. Instead of seeing your departure as abandonment, they slowly learn to view alone time as a normal and restful part of the day. But here is the truth most people ignore. This transformation does not happen overnight. There is no magic trick, no miracle toy, and no shortcut. Real progress comes from patience, repetition, and consistency. The owners who succeed are not always the smartest. They are the ones willing to stay calm, stay disciplined, and keep showing up for their dog every single day. So starting tomorrow morning, do not just try a tip. Commit to becoming the calm leader your dog needs. Now I want to hear from you. What is your dog's name? What behavior worries you the most when you prepare to leave home? Do they bark, pace, destroy things? Owner who is struggling silently right now. Because together, step by step, we can help anxious dogs feel safer, happier, and deeply loved every single day.